So we are here for the final round of the Volvos. Now, I have not been at any of the previous races, so I'm just doing my bit of research. So standings wise, we have got, and that's the independent standings, don't worry about them yet. Got Barcode in front of Kermit by 3 points. Spicy. Dan in third on 693, then Tadpole Bullet, who's unfortunately not here tonight. Wasn't at Long Beach either, so I'm guessing he decided this wasn't a keeper. Yami, Birchie, Airish, Mondu, who's not here. Nick, Kai, Danzilla, 0. All the way down to 29th place. So, it's basically between the two little ones at the front. Let's go. 3 months, wow. God, load your prat. Sorry, I'm talking to myself, ignore me. There we go, right, I've got the chat open. I've got the stream going. Got a nice can of Coke. Waiting for the guys to ready up. Have a look at some paints. Well, there's my Civic. That is white. That's black. Oh, that's got a bit of colour on it. Merlin Kai looks quite Swedish. Yami with a Thrustmaster. Birchie with the Mobile 1. Probably Wrexham inclusion. Our Row paint. Viper 0 with a Liquid Molly. Chaos Fox with the Not Alone paint, I think it was. Which I agree wholeheartedly with the sentiment behind that car, young man. It's Tad Pickle with his Total. Lorry with Viagra, obviously. The man of his age does need a bit of help every so often. Do the flop with, I can only assume, is a relatively monochrome car. Nick with a Tia Maria. That is Bradders with the Yami Lube. And then we've got another black one for Hilias, Danzilla. Now I can't remember, I've not raced in this, I've not commentated on it, I've not watched it. I think they do a warm-up lap. I could be wrong. Probably should have read the rules. Give me 2 secs and I will do just that. I'm going to start my race on the leader now, apparently, because actually I didn't realise it wasn't set up. I'm just guessing it's a straight shootout from the start. Kermit coming along the outside. Bradders. They boxed him in there. Tadpole give him a bit of a flick. Yami's giving Tadpole a bit of a flick. I'll be honest with you, I actually thought it was a somebody gone already? Was that me fat fingers? Everybody's there. It's me having fat fingers. So, currently got Tadpole behind Bradders. Return is behind Kermit and Barcode. Bradders takes the different line. As the check-ups give Dan's on the inside as they head towards the carousel for the first time. Got cut from Bradders, obviously. Yammy's having a go as well. Lucky if they don't get stuck together. Lost a couple of places there. Let's go up to the front and see whether Kermit can get anywhere close to the back of Barcode. Gonna go no. They'll flop the paint jobs. This one is do the flop. Need for Swede. Boom. Zero's at back. It's an unexpected turn of events, Mr. Zero. Right, let's get a look at Chaos's paint job. Is it not alone? Yeah, it's not alone. Fighting there for trans rights. Good on you, fella. I don't give a shit who you are, you've got the right to be a happy person. There's Irish looking at the back of Birchie. Oh, Mercy's in the chat. Hello, Mercy. I'm guessing you're going to want to see how these two get on, aren't you? There you go. There's Kermit, just a second behind. Our fight's here at the minute though, mate. Birchie late on the brakes. It actually looked like he missed his braking zone then. Lucky he didn't plough right through Yammy. Zerish has a look on the inside as well. They've got a bit of a gap to nick. No, not him, I wanted Tadpole. A bit of a gap forming now. Dan Bradders is trying to keep up with Shumin the kids. Yamalu. This is race 1 of 3. We're on lap 3 of 10. Seems to be a bit of a cluster here. Barbarians, is that something you're... In fact, you know, I'm not even going to ask what that is. Nope. Laurie's having a go on Kai. Laurie with the Viagra paint job. He said when you reach a certain age, he may need a bit of help. So Kai locks up the brakes. Chaos might be having a look at Danzilla. From the old race 1 hoodoo, which happens on almost every league that we do. And race 1 is fairly processional. Let's go back to Laurie. No, even that gap's starting to increase. For Heliaz on 0. No. Is further behind. Even look, there's a decent gap forming out front. Rahelias, see if he can make a comeback on 2-0. So anyway, Mercy, how are we doing? Much trouble you causing elsewhere today, mate? Very good, thank you. Chaos is going to have a look at something as he gives a little bit of a wiggle. The Volvo doesn't have the prettiest of rear ends, but my God, it loves to twerk. they've decided to keep some social distancing going on. I don't think Irish and Birchie are going to be that distant. Maintaining gaps at the minute. Tad Pickles catching up to the rear of Dan. Front three seem fairly stable now. Irish actually right on the back of Birchie again. That's what the back of Birchie's car looks like. Wow, Birchie's gone. Defensive early. Might give Irish the switch back. No, Birchie's going to hug it. Just follow the car through. Looks like he's followed the arrow on that one. Very defensive driving from what we've seen so far. Never mind. Little love tap. Oh, Chaos Foss actually lost positions. Was behind Danzilla a minute ago. Yeah, it's just a bit of a cuddle. Famous lick. That's what Lightning McQueen does if he hits somebody in the rear, isn't it? Oh, Ricky, you've just ruined the film for me now. Nick's not been able to impose himself, even though these two are having a good little scrap. Nick's not been able to get anywhere close. Lap 7 of 10. Let's go check up on the leaders again. We'll start with Bradders in third. Comfortable third place. It's got about 5 seconds of free air. There's Kermit, named after the frog, but they called him a cat. There's young Barcode. More than that, but could be right. Irish finally has a look on the inside as they come through the final corner. Belchie's going to have a bit of a lag by the looks of it. The one now. Oh, do you know what? I thought Barcode was in front. Wow. Well, that's brilliant. Belchie goes around the outside. Irish just doesn't give him the room. Birchie will soon be alongside. We'll let Irish run wide while he pulls in close again. Just watching Laguna. They may just have to try and outbrake Irish there. It looks like he has. Nick has managed to close a bit of a gap. He's closed 0.7 of a second. So, if the results stay the same, I can reliably informed by Mr. Raikou himself that this will be 1 point between the top two. Or as Irish has gone brave. Some may say stupid, but I'm going with brave. Unfortunately, that was never going to work. It's going to be 1 point between the top two. They head into the final two races. By the looks of the pace, it's difference. My money is on Barcode. So he's having a bit of a trouble behind. 0. Chaos. Separated by 0.2 as they cross the line. 2 laps to go. Got a 6-second advantage on Frahelias. 0 pokes his nose out, but he's not going to be able to get that stopped where he wants. I don't think Chaos is going to be able to do anything about it though. He has his not. Stick behind for now. It looks like he's nearly lost the rear end there. 0's going to drift wide. It's going to give him the opportunity to have a bit of a run. 0 would actually go a bit more defensive than that. New series is going to be announced, I think, tomorrow. We decided as a group that we're just going to do whatever Raikou hates. And Frahelias separated by 0.2. No, Riker, we're just talking about the next championship being announced tomorrow. And I said we've decided that we're just going to pick cars that Raikou hates. Safer that way. Let's go up to our leaders, still Kermit behind. Literally got rejected by AMS. Oh, but Raikou, do AMS even know you exist? Anyway, I can't get involved in a chat war while I'm racing. Irish tries the run on the inside, never going to make that big. Yeah, I bet you do. Oh, actually, Raikou, that's quite clever. I will give you a mini applause for that one, mate. Don't do it. Do you know what? I hope if somebody does it and they fuck it right up. So, Barcode. Kermit, Radders, Dan, Tadpole, Gammy, Birchie, Erish, Nick. Looks like he finished just ahead of Kai. Danzilla, 0, Chaos, Frahelias, Laurie, and Flop. There is ZSR, do the flop. Just about to cross the line for a 16th place. If you can read this, my car is faster. Oh mate, nobody read it. So, I'll give you a rundown of the top 16, because that's all we've got. ESV Barcode, ART Kermit, NWR Brothers on board already. Dan, Tadpole, Yami, Birchie, Airish Nick, Kai, Danzilla, Zero, Chaos Fox, Freelias, Laurie, and Flop. I've always been a chav. Blood. I'll be back in about 2 minutes to start the stream for race 2.